Did you really think that was the end? No, that was just our deja vu playing tricks on us. Yeah, maybe during that deja vu we saw some things out of the corner of our eye, and we realized that things were there that we missed. We've come to know, more or less, that things aren't what they seem. We see the future. We're here and we're not. Things are very, very different from what you think they should be. It's quite hard to know what's real and what's not, especially with Clarence waddling around in our mind. But out of the corner of our eye, we may have noticed there were things we've missed. Things that were there, but we didn't take a peek at them. Who knows what those things are? Who knows indeed? I'm not Philip. I'm just a voice in Philip's head. Someone else. He has many personalities. Clarence isn't the only one in here. I'm here to tell you why Philip is wrong. I may only be a secondary voice in Philip's head, one that he ignores all the time because he controls the body, but, well, perhaps he should be listening to me, because there's things in this world that he doesn't notice. Things that are here that he doesn't really think about. But I think about them. I think about them quite a bit. He probably should think about them too, but he doesn't. Instead, we have him coming into rooms and thinking that all he needs to do is cure himself. And curing himself isn't necessarily all that needs to be done. Isn't necessarily all that he needs to think about.
At the end, this one was more human than he would have believed.
There can only be one, they said. Not many. Yes, that's what they keep saying to us.
This space is in your mind, mankind.
In our mind.
You have nothing to fear. I, on the other hand, stand to lose everything.
One came before mankind. Howard. He was not strong. Mankind as a whole is stronger even than I.
But alone mankind is weak.
Nonetheless, I do not underestimate mankind. I submit to you.
No, you don't.
However, I must, against my own desire, tempt your anger further. Mankind is not united as I am. Such a seething mass of individuals. Little wonder you all pull in different directions. All of me pulls in one direction. And for that reason alone have I bested those that disturbed me. I would test your reactions, mankind. I would test which direction you pull. And then you shall have your answers. And, if need be, your revenge.
Now, if Philip were listening to me, Philip might realize that this is truly in his mind. It's nowhere else. I mean, he can fall off a tower and not really go anywhere, It's all what they want us to see. We have been touching those things since the beginning. They have a hold of us. Quite a hold on us. But
Hey,
Philip doesn't
hey,
listen.
through here. Pass me that pipe, man. I can get us out. Come on, we haven't got much time.
Ever since Clarence, Philip has only been thinking everything in his head is wrong, and he doesn't want to listen to it anymore.
Okay, stay there. I'll be back.
But the tower is where we are, all the time, no matter where we
I owe
think
you,
we are
friend.
going.
Good luck.
There's nothing here, it's just walls. But here we are again, the tower.
Is the only way. I act as one, though I am many. Thank you, mankind.
Working as one, as he says, or she, or whatever it is. And we take on these puzzles in the way that it wants us to, not the way that we would do it. We have to think as it would think. We can't kill like we would want to, maybe? We can't do things on our own like we would want to. We even have to sacrifice ourselves. Possibly something we wouldn't normally do. Everything is different here. It's simple to see that here, where everything doesn't look right. Where everything is strange. Not quite right. But what is real?
Death is
Really?
a necessary part of life, but not all deaths are necessary. Thank you, mankind.
And here we are again, feeling what it wants us to feel, not what we should feel. But does Philip recognize that? No. All he does is solve a puzzle in the way that this thing wants us to. That's all he's thinking about, is getting out. But there's more to this than just getting out, isn't there? Does Philip recognize that? Not really. It's too bad. There are things he just doesn't know. What can we do, though? Philip doesn't realize what he's not seeing or actually seeing. Deja vu tells us we'll be shown something here. But what?
Selfishness would be catastrophic. You have shown that you can be higher than your station. And for this reason, I shall reveal to you that which I revealed to Howard. I came here to this place many millions of years ago, before mankind was
We're
even
quite sure there
born.
was a machine here before,
As eons
but
came
Howard
and
ignores it.
went, mankind appeared around me and found names for me.
And so does his son Philip.
Spirit, Turngate. We existed in harmony for much time. I lying dormant within what you refer to as the infected, and they benefiting from my knowledge and protection. But mankind changed, and I fled. So much power in mankind, so many questions, and yet without the intelligence to answer them. Mankind grows and
This
tries
vent
to
was
form a
open
whole,
before.
a community.
We even looked at it before.
Somehow, it becomes more dangerous, more angry, and with no direction for this anger, besides itself and its world. And then I was discovered. Mankind created this place to find me and silence me. They tore open my resting place and set about destroying me, and I, with no form of defense, was forced to attack. I am not the barbarian. I am not the invader. You are. But you, mankind, you are different. You have proved
We
this.
moved the painting
And
just a
now
little while ago,
I
didn't we?
ask for your
There was a
mercy.
computer here, right?
Do not allow me to be destroyed by your kin, which they would surely do.
Things
They
just
followed
disappeared.
the Inuit here, and you followed them. There will be more. Will you send word? Will you destroy all trace of this place, so that no mankind will ever discover me again? Will you do this for me?
Yes, that's right. It asks us, will we do something for it? Everything here disappears. Everything here doesn't seem quite right. There's no way out, unless the Turngite lets us out. But Philip doesn't recognize that. No, Philip thinks he's here in front of a computer where he can send an email, tell people what's going on. What Philip doesn't see, what he should be seeing, with everything disappearing around him, with everything being different, with everything being wrong, Philip should realize we're still on that tower. We never left. This is not real. But even though that it's not real, Philip still types this message. He types it as if he's sending it. But he says to himself he's not sure. He has to think. He's not ready. He needs to think. But we look at a calendar. We're not sure where we are. He should know that. He realizes we don't know where we are. But nonetheless, he keeps thinking, looking, and his head starts to spin. He needs to get a grip on himself. He's not sure of anything anymore. But why does he think that this computer will let him send an email to the outside world? Nothing opens without the Turngite letting it open. We can't get out. There's nothing in this room but the computer. That's it. So I ask you now, why do you think that sending an email through this computer is actually going anywhere? No. This email is a test. The Turngite is testing us right now to see if we would send out an email that would protect the Turngite. No. The turn guide is only letting us do what it wants us to think we're doing. We're not really doing anything at all. And that's the problem here. Philip is failing the test with every word he writes. Philip is wrong. The turn guide says that there should be only one. It wishes to kill all of humanity and make it into one perfect being through infection. But Philip doesn't know that. Philip doesn't see that. Philip, for all his intelligence solving these puzzles, isn't quite as intelligent as he thinks. He doesn't listen to me. I have an answer for him, but he doesn't want to hear it. It's too bad he doesn't, because probably this email won't go anywhere if the turn guide doesn't want it to. But perhaps this is the email that the turn guide wants to be written, because the turn guide can't infect people if they don't come. Greenland is fairly desolate. Yes, Philip is wrong. And this is not the end. No. We've found everything. At least, that's what we think from our visions of deja vu. And now we've unlocked something with all the artifacts that we found. Something we didn't see before. XOR451. No, Philip doesn't know what he's doing. Philip doesn't know he's failed. But I do. Bye for now. Here we are again. Deja vu all over again. We've been here before. Amabel's computer. But now from our deja vu, we know something different. Something that we didn't know before. We never knew the password to this. But now, perhaps we do. Indeed, it does seem we do. Well, this is a little bit different. It seems that things are not always what they seem. Perhaps there's just strange things going on. But this is fun. It takes us away from the seriousness that we've witnessed. Who knows? Maybe this is what's really been going on the entire time. Killing aliens is fun. Wave 2. This seems like a fun game. We could do this all day long. But perhaps we don't have all day long. There are other things to show. Other things we don't know about just yet. This game is quite delightful, isn't it? Oh no, a boss! Whatever shall we do? Who knows? Perhaps we'll have to try and defeat it. That wasn't so bad. Wave 3? Aren't we already here? I can't remember. Perhaps it's time for something a little different. Oh, it seems we have died. That doesn't matter. We're still here, right? Nothing ever matters in this world. It's all deja vu. Well, that was interesting. Quite fun indeed. But such is the nature of games, fleeting, leaving us. Yes. Now we shall say goodbye to this and see what else awaits us out there in the stars. Bye for now.